Hey everybody. It's been several days since I have updated you all as to what has been going on. I am still on the pre-op diet. This technically would be like, I don't know, I don't know when. Let me take a gander. Hold on a second because I'm not sure what day I'm on right now. I guess it's something I should have checked prior to getting on here. But let's see. I started the pre-op diet on the 13th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I'm on day 10 like I thought I was. Okay, so this is day 10 of the pre-op diet. Nothing really any different to report. Nothing's really changed. It hasn't really necessarily been challenging per se. Like I had spoken about in my other videos about how people warned me that the day 4 of the pre-op diet was the most challenging. I did not run into that. What I will say is that the approach that I took, and this just works for me, it might work for you, just a suggestion, is that I bought a crap ton of sugar-free pudding in all different kinds of flavors: vanilla, Boston cream pie, double chocolate, butterscotch, like every kind I could find. Purchased a bunch of those. Purchased a bunch of light yogurts with no fruit chunks because that's what the part that we had to follow. I got raw broccoli, raw baby carrots, a couple things of the smaller containers of the Greek yogurt so that I could use the Hidden Valley Ranch dips packages to make the dressing or the dip for the vegetables. I also steamed my vegetables, used some Mrs. Dash and some I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. I also found some sugar-free Cool Whip. They wasn't on the list, but it had no nutritional value whatsoever. And I mixed PB2. It's a powder with like the protein of the peanut butter, but not the sugar and stuff. It's dry, so you can mix it and stuff. So I mixed that in my shakes as well as I mixed it in the Cool Whip, and I would put that on top of the pudding that I ate. Again, I had like cabbage soup with V8 juice. My dad made me like this pressure cooked concoction of that and a bunch of veggies. So my suggestion to you all, if you are struggling with the pre-op diet, is to, my approach with it was I bought everything I knew that I was supposed to have. And I would just repetitively eat the same thing until I burned myself out on it. And then I moved on to the next thing. So like, for instance, I still haven't eaten any sugar-free Jell-O. That's what my plan is for the rest of this pre-op diet, which I think I have like I have another 4 or 5 days on it before my surgery. So I'm going to consume pretty much large quantities of sugar-free Jell-O because it's one part of my pre-op diet that I have not taken advantage of yet. That works really well for me because that way, if I get tired of eating vanilla yogurt, I've got double chocolate, I've got butterscotch. I've now got that Cool Whip that I used as well, the sugar-free, with the PB2 that I mixed into it. So there's definitely ways to make this 2-week stretch not seem so horrible. But if you try to eat like everything that you have in a variety every single day, I feel like you'll get tired of what you've purchased a lot sooner than you would if you just burn out on one thing at a time. So you can see if that works for you. That approach may not work for everybody, but it definitely helped for me. I didn't feel like, oh my God, I have to have another one of these. And like I have been telling you in my other videos, I really enjoyed these shakes. So that really wasn't an issue. The only difference that I've done with that is I have mixed and matched the flavors as well as blending them with ice to make them like more voluminous so that they are a little bit more filling. So you're not drinking like 20 of them every day. Sorry, my baby's. She's kind of. Anyway. Other than that, not gonna lie, I did have some cheese sticks today from Sonic. Really wanted them, so I had some. Had 4. It is what it is. You just gotta own it. So, it happens. You're gonna run into it's not that I would never advise like eating a whole meal of something that you've been craving, but if it's one little thing here and there, well, for me, it's just been that. Then do what you need to do. I mean, you're grown. I doubt that those cheese sticks are going to make my liver bulge into this crazy, huge thing that they're going to have to retract. So, it is what it is. Other than that, people have been asking me, am I nervous about the surgery that's coming up? And I really wouldn't say that I'm nervous. It seems, whenever you're getting ready to do something, just like having a baby, you can go through your whole pregnancy and get all these great stories about how wonderful it's going to be. And then it seems like right when you're about to go to the hospital to have the baby, somebody's telling you that they, lost a limb when they were giving birth. And you're like, oh my God. So that's the only thing I've had to kind of like push out are the negative stories about, different things that people have had to go through after the surgery, having their opening to their pouch stretched because it's too small, blood clots, all of those things. I'm not acknowledging that they do happen, but I'm not going to allow these last 5 days to be consumed with people's negative stories, because I feel that there are a lot of other factors that play into why people have a lot of complications after surgery. And call me crazy, but one of the biggest issues that a lot of people who are going through what we go through have is this enormous amount of negativity and doom and gloom that's already surrounding them. So no matter what they do, there's always some negative outcome to whatever they're doing. Those people I definitely steer clear from, because they're the ones that these weight loss surgeries don't work for, because they haven't dealt with what's going on in here. And when you really have not tackled the monster of your mind that's controlling your emotions and how that feeds into everything, or even undiagnosed mental illness, you're not going to really have a good time being successful at anything. So, hope I don't offend anybody, but actually I really don't care, because one of the biggest problems I think that we face as overweight people is not owning up to our shit. Own up to it. We all have our eating issues. We all have our different relationships with food, but stop getting offended when other people tell you what you should know is the truth. And you really have got to be ready in your mind before you tackle anything. Getting married, having children, weight loss surgery is no different. So if you have not dealt with the demons that are plaguing your mind, you're going to really struggle with this, because you need to have a very strong mental base foundation to deal with the changes that are going to happen, the emotions and feelings that come with those, the frustrations that are going to come from, maybe not being able to eat everything you're used to eating, and just this new lifestyle that you're taking on. And if you're not mentally ready for it, you're going to have a hard time. So I would encourage all of you to really, in your support groups, things like that, which are awesome to go to, don't allow your mind to be consumed with others' negative experiences with something, because there's a billion reasons why things happen the way that they do for the people that they happen to. And I just choose to, as a former employer of mine used to say, I choose to accept my happy. I choose to be happy and live that as my truth. And I will deal with any complications as they come, Hell, the diabetes would kill you a lot faster anyway. It is what it is. There's always something. So I just really encourage all of you to put those negative thoughts out of your mind. Whatever higher power you look to, or whether you find that strength within yourself, just hold on to that and move forward with your surgery. Just with the trust in your surgeons, and hopefully you do trust your surgeon, because that's a big part of it. I just want to encourage you guys. It's going to be okay. This is going to be okay. And I truly believe that I'm going to be all right. And I'm going to work very hard at living that. So anyway, kind of segued off, but I just felt like adding that to this video this week. Other than that, I haven't really lost a lot of weight on this diet. And I've been drinking my shakes and doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, the water intake, all of that. Haven't really lost a whole lot of weight, but I definitely feel good. I thought I'd be really hungry, and surprisingly enough, I'm really not. My cheese stick breakdown today was just more of a craving than it was out of starvation or feeling like I'm not eating enough. So yeah, everything's been really busy. There's been a lot going on around here. As I have mentioned in my previous videos, I am working on my master's program through Ashford University, which I highly recommend. It's online if you are in the market for a degree, a bachelor degree. I did finish my bachelor's with them, and it was a really great experience. And now I'm finishing my master's in public administration with them. So just getting that stuff done, working on some work to turn in early. I've been in contact with my professor and my advisor to let them know what's going on. And then I'm going to be submitting my work early, just in preparation. If I'm really feeling crappy that first week or so, I won't be, having to take care of homework as well. My kids have been sick all week. My now 4-year-old has had a fever all week, and she had a dance recital this weekend. So it's been a little hectic around here. Other than that, I wish all of you success and happiness, as I do at the end of all my videos. If you have any questions, positive comments, I emphasize positive. Please leave them, and I will get to them as soon as I can. And I will continue to keep you guys posted. I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded more videos. I was planning to do a day-by-day, every day of this liquid diet update. But unfortunately, life, of course, you got to deal with what comes with that first. And there's just been a lot going on this week. So, again, I will hopefully have more tomorrow. But if not, it'll be in the next couple of days once I get past this recital week. So, you guys have a great day and a good night.